Hello, how are you? Oh, thank you, Edmund. So we greet by saying hello, how are you? And some other forms of greetings will be further explained in this lecture. So I'll start by introducing myself. My name is Ms Sophia. I'm from Nigeria, and what I do is I am a doctorate student studying toxicology, environmental toxicology. I'm also a practicing public health scientist, and I run a research hub in Nigeria. So I would like to know your names, even though you are absent in this class. But if you are here, maybe in our next class, we'll try to get to know each other as the time goes on. So I'd like to know your names and where you're from and what you do, because I've come to understand that this is actually a mixed class. So it's mixed up with both adults and children who wants to learn how to speak English. Today we're dealing with salutations, like I said. So my class is really going to be a short one because it's more of like an introductory class. So in salutations, we have the formal and informal salutations. And what do I mean by formal and informal? So formal is what's been accepted in a civilized content. Informal is what's not accepted in an official setting. Formal greetings are what you use in your place of work, in just an official setting, which could be your offices, your school environments, and every other official environment. Okay. And informal, on the other hand, simply means an informal setting, which is an unofficial setting, such as greetings in your neighborhoods, greetings in a party, when you go for parties, how you greet your friends. In a family gathering as well, you use informal salutations to acknowledge the presence of an individual. So according to the slides, I noted here that we all have our different ways in which we carry out our salutations. I don't know how it's done in your country. And even here in Nigeria, we have different ways based on our diverse cultures. But since we are sticking to English, it's just a particular way. And I think the general way of greeting here is through the word hello, and it's maybe a handshake. So salutations are also referred to as greetings. So I'm going to be using these words interchangeably, greetings and salutations. And this lecture will introduce you to the different styles of greetings in English language. So like I mentioned before, that I'm going to be talking about formal greetings and informal greetings. Now, formal greetings, I think someone else has joined. Hello, Steve. Okay, let's proceed. Formal greetings includes hello, which we all know about. We all say hello. And it includes good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. And this depicts the various times in a day. Morning is usually between 6 a.m., I guess, yeah, between 6 a.m. to 11:59 a.m. Afternoon is between 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Evening is between 4:59 p.m. to, I guess, till 10. And night is towards 11, 12 a.m., 1 to 3 a.m. And there's how are you doing? It's great to see you. It is my pleasure to meet you. So we're going to have a little conversation after all this, and we'll see how we can make up a conversation using these written words. Then informal greetings includes, hey, what's up? how do you do? How have you been? Long time no see. Hi, hiya, and so on and so forth. I actually wanted this class to be very conversational, but I don't know why you all are absent, because this content, what I wanted us to have a form of dialogue. So let's move down to, this is where we are supposed to have an ice-breaking session, but I'll try to make it interesting, and hopefully, I hope in our next classes, you all are going to be present in our classes so that we can be able to have a proper conversation in English language. So let us dialogue, shall we? So dialogue is a form of communication. It simply means talking to a person, talking to a group of people. So here is supposed to be our icebreaker, and there are some sentences which are incomplete here, and we are all supposed to complete it. So I'm going to complete it myself. So let us complete the following salutation sentences by filling up the gaps. So it's a greeting sentence. So like I mentioned earlier, my name is Obani Ms Sophia, and I am honored to be a part of this class as your tutor. And I could walk in on the road and someone greets me, "Good afternoon, Sophia. I would love to know more about you. So tell me more about, what do you put in here?" There are options which says myself, yourself, yourself. So you're talking to me and you would like to know more about me. So the right answer there is, I would like to know more. Tell me more about yourself. This is a continuation. You could see me walking on the street and you're like, "Hello, Sophia. Good morning, Sophia. How are you doing today?" And I'll respond, "I am doing very well. Thank you." Or, "I am doing good. Thank you." Or, "I am well. Thank you." Now, courtesy demands that you also reciprocate the gesture, meaning you ask me, "Hello, Sophia, how are you doing today?" And I say, "I am doing very well. Thank you. And how are you doing?" Then we can further duties, which is me going to work. As at this moment now, my day is going well. I woke up hale and hearty, and right now I am in your class teaching you how to have a conversation in English language. Another question could be, tell me about your happiest moments. Like I said, this is an icebreaker. You get to reflect about the happiest moments you've had in your life, and you share it with the individual. For instance, my happiest moment was when I was contracted to be a tutor, an English tutor, to teach you English, and I am really, really happy to be given this platform. So you could also ask a question like, in your understanding, describe happiness. So how will you describe happiness in your own terms? Happiness is not all about having all material things in the world. Happiness is a sense of fulfillment. It's also a sense of relief. To me, happiness is seeing every other person happy. Go, do you have a pet? I'm answering for myself, so I do not have a pet. So it could be, when you have a question that requires a yes or no answer, you could write if yes or if no. So here I wrote, if yes, if you do have a pet, what's the name of your pet? So for instance, if I have a pet, the name of my pet is a dog. I have a dog as a pet, and the name of my dog is Quincy. And then part of a conversational statement, you could ask, do you work or school? Yes, I work and I school as well from my initial introduction. So we go down to having a phone conversation. When you pick up your phone, what's the first thing you say? You start by saying hello. So you could have different conversations on phone. I'm calling on behalf of, if you're a third party amongst two individuals, you use the statements. For instance, George asked me to call Mary, and I am calling Mary. So I'll pick the call and say, hello, I'm calling on behalf of George. May I speak to Mary? Because I do not know who is at the other end of the call. So even if you know, you try to, in an official setting, you always try to confirm that the person who you're calling is actually the same person you wish to call. Then say, okay, you could say, may I speak to? You could say, I would like to speak to. Now, in this case, it could be in an official setting. You're trying to speak to a manager of a company and the secretary picks up the call and you say, I would like to speak to Mr. So and so, or I would like to speak to the manager of your company. Now, when you use just a moment, please, just a moment, please, it's a form of call waiting. Maybe you want to hand over the phone to someone else, to the rightful owner of the phone, or you are in a call and midway you got distracted and you would like a minute with the person and like take excuse. And hang on still goes the same way. You want to hand over the phone to someone else. You say, okay, hang on for a minute or hang on for a second. Same thing with, you could use hang on, you could use hold on. Then can I take a message? When you're trying to reach out to someone and the personal assistant picks the call and the person is unavailable, then the person at the other end of the phone could ask, can I take a message? So could you tell me, it's a question, could you tell me you're trying to make an inquiry? Same thing with, I just wanted to ask, you're trying to make an inquiry. And if you are not hearing, you could say, I can't hear you well. And you can also ask a new person you're just meeting, where are you calling from? For instance, if I'm on a phone with you guys, I'll say I'm calling from Nigeria. And like I said, it was meant to be a conversational class. So I'm going to be drawing the curtains down here. And if you have any questions, you can always watch this video and you can forward your question to me through the group chat or through my email address. So it is time for some goodbyes. So goodbye is another form of salutation, but in this case, you say goodbye when you are leaving a particular gathering or you are dropping off a conversation with a friend, either physically or virtually. And right now it's my time to say goodbye to you all till tomorrow. So you could use words like goodbye, see you soon, take it easy, bye, bye-bye, see you, bye now, be good, catch you, see you again, see you around, see you soon, talk to you later, behave yourself, come back till we meet again, have fun, bon voyage, glad you called, glad you came, go home with me, God be with you, God bless you, and you take care of yourself. So I would say here, goodbye, see you tomorrow, and I hope you come to classes tomorrow. We will definitely have time to have more conversations over the next few months. I'm going to be your tutor. I'm going to draw the curtains right now by saying thank you so much, and I hope you find this little video records very, very helpful and insightful. You can always reach out to me through my email address and also through WhatsApp. Okay, Edmond, you can end the session.
All right.
Yes, thank you.